formed at that point. I think he wrote the Book of Revelation 70 A.D. and died shortly after, and so he would have no clue as to what was going on in Rome at the time, right before he died, because he was all alone on an island. He was exiled there. Yeah, anything new on Maitreya? He's just after him all over my butt, apparently, lately. Trying to shut me up. Here, sure, I saw Bush Sr. with his Barbara on NASA. Question, could they be planning something with the Army? They know full well Al Gore works the Omegan agenda, the alien agenda. What kind of aliens are they? Most of them are just the reptiles, the reptilians. It's the Ascended Masters coming. The New Age aliens are tall grays, and they admit they're tall grays, and I'm not just pulling this out of my head. This Michael the Archangel, one of the beasts coming, is actually a self-admitted tall gray. You can go to NaseraSucks.com, and I have his article there and his pictures. They're the tall grays, and most of the ones in the government working today are the reptilians, the lizards. Which side would the president take if Maitreya shows up? Could he take USA's side because they paid him for that? There's going to be a huge betrayal when Maitreya shows up. Huge betrayal. Because he's been using the United States government as pawns and patsies to help speed up his arrival coming. Especially with Iran. Everything going on between Iran and the United States is all just a scripted event configured in the background. When he comes, watch for the removal and death of both Cheney and Bush by Maitreya. It's going to be a huge betrayal. And so, yeah, there's no love lost there between Bush and Cheney and Maitreya. Because I see over and over again in the codes that he's going to go right after them and kill them both. So, I'm not going to go through and read all this. But yeah, there's going to be a huge, huge betrayal with Maitreya. He's vicious. I've told you he's vicious. He's just... You know, he's you always see him in regards to a hatchet or a machete, angry about the fact that he was exposed as his body just being a clone of Cain's. I have my Yahoo Messenger on right now. Yeah, I think I do. I am me anyway, 'cause I'll get it. Yeah, I have it on at SherryTalkRadio. I'm SherryTalkRadio right now. If you have a question for the show, you can send it to SherryTalkRadio@yahoo.com. Just trying to get through emails, read through them tonight. The Comet Holmes thing, like I said, I already found. Do I think Comet Holmes could be Nibiru? I don't know if it's Nibiru. But I do know it's just... That's not a comet, folks. It's a carrier. These comets are nothing but alien carriers. And so what's funny is that you see dismounting associated with the code, so that they use it as a carrier, as some kind of transportation vehicle to get into our solar system closer to Earth, and then they dismount off of it and go wherever. It would be interesting to know if NASA had some kind of a space shuttle up there around the same time last month, October 22nd. If anybody has any info about NASA having a space shuttle or anything sent up at that time. Because it seems to me like every time one of these these alien freaks are coming through one of our portals or gateways, that NASA has a shuttle at that time. Because they go up and get them. NASA is nothing but an arm of the beast. And so wherever their pickup point is, or rendezvous point or whatever, NASA's always involved. They are saying you no longer have an account with Yahoo or AOL. I'm here. You know what, just make sure, when you send, emails to my addresses, one has your light isn't on, hope you see me. Yeah, I see you. Sherry_Shriner@yahoo.com. Make sure you put that underscore in. Also, Sherry Shriner at AOL doesn't have an underscore, it's just Sherry Shriner. So just make sure you're hitting my email addresses correctly. And they want to say I'm not here, well, they're still dreaming. They are so still dreaming, because I am still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, all these weird emails from people lately, folks. You know, if somebody reads my website, gets afraid of aliens, that's their own problem. You know, if you get afraid reading info, then it's your lack of faith that causes fear, not my information. A lot of crystals I received lately have rough edges. Fine. Should they be smooth? No. Do you think they have fake crystals? I wouldn't be an expert on that. Am I just being paranoid? I think you're just being paranoid. But the chemtrails may have increased lately. I get my crystals at JimColemanCrystals.com. I also get them. There's other places you can get them. You can even find them on eBay. What you want is just clear crystals. They can be the basement variety, the $5 a pound ones, and just don't use the ones that are too dark or kind of orange looking. And this is for making orgone, folks. As clear as possible. They don't have to be smooth. I just get the rough $5 a pound crystals, and I get the little larger ones that are $8 a pound. And you get those at the bulk sites, bulk crystals, on the bulk pages, and so, you know, that's all. You can get them at eBay. Sometimes you can get a deal on crystals at eBay. And a lot of people bury orgone. I don't bury it, folks. I just let it breathe, because I know that our orgone emits a certain type of aura, energy off of these, and so I just let them breathe. Throw them in water, put them up in gutters of your houses, your garages. Throw them in a bush, throw them in a flower bed. Just let them be. Just, you know, throw them somewhere, toss them somewhere, and let them do their thing. For some of you that live near lakes, what's really good is getting those 2-inch copper pipes and just capping off the one end and making your pipe mold. You're making it the same way you would a muffin, just takes a lot more ingredients. And then taking up the end so your pipe isn't capped, so it's just got both ends to breathe off of. And that's what I like using for the for water, when I'm targeting water. Because you would need a ton of the muffins for water, so you can do it either way. It's going to get really hot in here. And so I'm going to wrap it up tonight, folks. I'm not really prepared to really speak on anything in particular tonight. Just getting in touch with you since it's been a while. So hopefully next week things get kicking back to normal. I have everything set up. And just picking up where I left off. Other than a lot of information I've lost that I'm going to have to work to get back again. But that's all right. You know, they can fight against us, and we just fight back harder. You know, they can get on our nerves for a while, but hey, you know what? If they're getting on nerves, imagine how far on theirs we've gotten. You know, it's a war, folks. It's a battle. It's a battle every day between good and evil, between us and them, and that's what I've stated on my websites, that it's us against them. And so now hopefully some of you will see that it really is a literal war. And so that's it, folks. I'm really not going to get into anything else tonight. Hope to see you next week, next Monday night, and I'll be better prepared to deal with some other things than right now than just battling them for everything. And trying to get reset up here. So until next week, everybody. Yeah, bless everybody.